Okay, we got this at right angles to this. Now you can see the cutter goes in more or less on a center line to this thing. It's up a little bit, but it's more or less right. And I'll show you here in a second where this cannot be adjusted. I can drop it down an inch or raise it up an inch, but I can't slightly micro adjust this thing. Now you can see here the holes for adjusting. It happens to be set on this one. I can drop it down to here, but then it's going to drop down, oh, probably just over an inch. There's no micro adjusting with this thing. Now once again, I'll try and describe this here. When the cutter digs into the wood, it naturally gets pressed down because the wood is turning like this. When it gets pressed down, the whole thing twists this way. It'd be fine if all it did was go straight down, but it doesn't. It kind of twists a little bit. And then when it twists, it goes in. The more it goes in, the more it digs. And you get this chattering, grabbing effect. Anyway, let's get going here. I've been doing way too much talking, and this has just taken way too long. And I'm very sorry I took it on, actually. Now I realize it looks like this is going real easy. Well, it does if you keep it going, but if you let it stop and then try to get it going again, it'll kind of grab. Anyway, been through that. I'm hoping this will work. Okay, my thinking is that if I can take these corners down, and get it round, well, not here, of course, because that's where the base is, but it'll be a lot faster than using this stupid duplicator. Yeah, that should work. I'm noticing that I'm becoming a very not nice person downstairs in the workshop there today. Yeah, please bear with me. It's because I'm not doing what I want to do. I'd much sooner be working on the jumbo clock. Anyway, the clip that you're watching right now is over 3 years old. I'm really glad that I saved my video files because I can sort of reach into the archive and, pull it up. Anyway, this is how the spindle duplicator is supposed to work, but it only works good if there's very, very shallow cutting involved and there's no sharp angles. Yeah, it does actually work. Well, I think we're ready to give it a whirl. Got it marked here so that I don't accidentally go too far and take the corners off where I'm not supposed to. I think I'm going to start out at about 1,000 RPM and see how that feels. Oh, and my dust collector system, it'll be useless. The chips are going to be flying up this way and all over the place, so as the saying goes, we'll let the chips fall where they may. Okay, that's about 750 RPM. about that for just this? I actually did use the roughing gouge for probably 80%, maybe more, and I'm just finishing it off here with the scraper. Now, as for how long did it take me? Well, my knees are telling me it probably was 3 or 4 days, but in reality it was probably only 20 minutes or so. Well, I guess you could probably hear it. I did have my room air cleaner going. That helped a little with the powdery stuff that was flying all over the place. And one thing is for sure, I'm going to have to carefully brush off my camera before I change any lenses. Anyway, I think I've got it down pretty good. I was just about too far here. Yeah, obviously it's not on the lathe perfectly centered, but it's pretty close. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.